Hello and welcome to the Dave Hayes channel. A very warm welcome to you and thank you for tuning in. My name is Dave Hayes. I'm based on the south coast of the UK, about an hour south from London, to give you a rough idea. It's quite cold where I live, but it's right by the sea, so it's quite a nice location to live and to work in. I started my working life in the benefits office of the local social security office. Well, I say the local, it was local for me at the time, up in London. Stayed there for about 8 years and then wanted to change because I was being frustrated by what I was doing and always believed that there was a different way of earning a living apart from a 9-to-5 job, which I'm sure that you can relate to if you're watching this. Found a job with a local insurance company. And I quite enjoyed that because for the first time it meant I could actually go out and earn some decent money. I wasn't restricted by going into an office. I wasn't restricted by the fact that I could earn just a wage, and that if I made some sales I could earn some cash, which really did appeal to me. In fact, in the first year that I was there, in my first company, I doubled my wages, which I was really impressed with. It just showed, and that wasn't for doing very much, just from doing what I'm doing now, which is talking. And sharing some solutions and benefits with people which improved their lifestyle. So I was quite impressed with that. That said, I then moved on to another company who were a little bit closer to home and did the same thing with them. I basically doubled my income yet again, and for the 5 years that I was there I was the top earning agent, doing nothing special. Except for sharing some benefits and solutions with people that fitted their circumstances at the time, and earned me some money. And again, it made my wages, it made the income that I was earning from this company better than it was with the first company. So I thought, yeah, fantastic, cracking. However, as is always the case, life's rich path takes us down a turning that we don't always expect, and I was offered an opportunity to move to another larger company, and however with this one, for some inexplicable reason, I was sold the ultimate sales pitch, and the company was a startup company which really hadn't been thought out, and unfortunately from my point of view, having gone there and not really done any due diligence in the right sense of the word, found myself 8 months later resigning from that company because it was either resign or be pushed, and I wanted to get out first and go back to what I knew I was good at doing, with established proven businesses. Having said that, I then moved into the police force in the UK, which is where I still am obviously, and I spent the next 14 years up until February 2009 in the police service. And I have to say, although it was a beneficial job and it was doing some good, I was never really totally comfortable with what I was doing. And I was always looking around for something a little bit different, because I've always believed that there has been a way of earning smarter and escaping the 9-to-5 grind. Wasn't quite sure what it was, but I've always believed that there was a way of doing it. 2006, and always having had a healthy interest in both social media and direct response marketing, I was introduced to a financial information package product, whatever you want to call it, which I completely and utterly thought was the bee's knees. I don't know if it was my financial background previously that drew me to it, but anyway, I got drawn to it. But this was a financial information package with a difference, because it opened my eyes up to the way the world works, and it showed me that everybody is conditioned to accept exactly what they are told, and that finance and money, in the way that we are taught it, is not always the right way forward. In fact, it's not the right way forward, it's a complete and utter con. The banks that we have, they're the biggest pyramid schemes in the world. They're richer than you are, and they will always continue to be richer than you are. But there is an alternative solution, and this is what this course opened me up to, and it really did open my eyes up very, very wide. In fact, in terms of, to give you an idea, it showed me how credit cards really work. It showed me how a bank loan really works. It showed me that the taxes that we pay how 95% of the taxes that we pay are in fact unlawful. And anyway, it gave me a real insight into the way the world works, and I couldn't reconcile that with the job that I was doing at the time, which is a policeman. And as I was earning a fairly good living from it, and because it was the truth, I had to basically quit. So I quit my job, and have subsequently concentrated since 2009 on sharing the correct educational message with other people, which when you see what goes on the internet in terms of so-called money games, and I have tried so-called money games to see if they're worth the paper they're written on, and they're really and truthfully, all they really do is bleed you dry. They are not the be-all and end-all. There is a different way of earning cash, which I will come on to in a minute, but they basically will suck your bank account dry, and at the end of the day they will put you more and more into debt. Now, with the economy the way it is at the moment, globally, we are going into what is going to commonly be called a double dip recession, which is dreadful. It means that the paper currency, the fiat currency, which is the paper money that we have today in our pockets, which everybody knows they have to live by, effectively is going to become pretty much worthless. So therefore, what you have to do is take precautions against that and protect yourself. Protect yourself from the rise in inflation, your mortgage, more importantly your kids' future, because that's what it boils down to. Your kids are going to be left a legacy, and as long as they have the right legacy, then you can hold your head up high and say, okay, well I've done the right thing by them. Well, this channel is going to introduce you to that kind of world. It is hard hitting, but it is the truth, and if most people that I've spoken to like to have the truth, then this is what you're going to get. Now, there is at the moment a great leaning towards the word recession. Money markets are dipping down, but there is a way that you can actually protect the assets that you have, and that is buying precious metals. Now, precious metals may sound a little bit boring. They may sound that it's something that you know nothing about. Well, believe me, you don't have to know very much about it. There are videos on this page which will give you an idea as to more information about precious metals and how they work. But the short, simple term is that they are the safest, most secure asset that you, if asset's the right word, that you can actually have at the moment. I'm talking about gold. Gold is the only currency at the moment that is worth anything in over 194 countries. Lots of countries are actually going back to that method of currency. Simple reason being that gold rises. The value of gold rises every single year. Now, it depends on where you put your money, whether you put it into a gold that's backed by the government, or whether you put it into gold that's backed by an independent refinery. Now, in my particular case, I have put mine into an independent refinery called KB Gold. There is a link on this page which takes you to an information page to get you more information, but it's the most secure way that your money, the money that you earn, will actually keep its value and will actually be worth something when you want to cash it in. And that is what this channel is all about. I'm going to be giving you some information on finances. This is a starting point, there's the gold part. Even if you know nothing about gold, and I certainly didn't before I got involved, is to register for free on the link that's on this page, get the newsletters that comes through, and we will talk you through how to protect your assets and your family's future in a very, very safe way, as well as educate you as well on the economy as it is for now. But for now, register for free on the link, and then we can go from there and take you forward and educate you as to how you can protect your future, and for the first time in your life, make some serious cash. I'll talk to you in the next video.